Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It's a time for the members. Much more relaxed this afternoon, not trying to chase the algorithm and get trending videos and #1 videos on Google and getting viral videos and all that other stuff. Today, this closing bell is in honor of our members, so that's what we're doing. You've requested more reviews from me, so that's what we're going to do. Now, I might have to mute the new subscribers now, because a few hours ago we were getting 1 subscriber per second for about 2 hours. We were viral, 23,000 views on one, 11,000 on another video. It was going pretty wild for a while. So if it gets a bit crazy, we'll turn that feature off. We've had that since we started the channel, when it used to be 1 subscriber a week. And now it's last few hours, 1 subscriber a second. It's and remember, when I say that as well, that's looking at my analytics. It doesn't show every single subscriber with the online screen thing, because it only shares public subscribers, and I've got it set to show every other or whatever, so it doesn't show every single one anyway. But if it gets too busy with that, I'll just stop it. Otherwise, you're just constantly getting that little beepy noise. I can turn off the noise and do all sorts, but it's been a really great thing, and I want to recognize everybody that becomes a subscriber to the channel, but obviously don't want it to get too much. Right, now then, we're going to review a couple of stocks this afternoon. I did put out a video earlier. Some of you may have seen it. I think there's a good trade here, taking all the technicals, fundamentals, everything into context, taking some profit off XRP and buying SMCI. I think it's actually not a bad idea at all. I put a video about it. I gave you the news, the information, why I'm saying that. So there's not a bad idea, really. So anyway, let me just share with you. Where's the video gone? Oh, it was live, wasn't it? Yeah, I did a live stream. I didn't make a video out of it. Just did a live stream. So if I show you on the homepage, so you know how to find this. If you scroll down the top of the homepage, scroll down, you got up, you got past live streams. There you go, past live streams. Super micro computer, XRP into super micro. Sold XRP to buy SMCI. The evidence would support that. The charts would support that. The fundamentals would support that. And I gave you the news why I think it's a good idea. Don't just hold forever and ever in an asset which is volatile. I mean, you can hold the S&P forever, which is what I do on my main account, but I trade on my Roth, of course, but my main account I hold. But when you've got a stock which is up hundreds of percent and you don't take any profit off the table, and remember, Warren Buffett does it all the time. So, Warren Buffett might know more than the average retail investor for XRP. That's all I'm saying. Right, so we are members only this afternoon. Let me recognize everybody. I want to thank everyone as well. We're going through a massive upgrade in our channel. There's so much going on with the channel at the moment. I mean, look at this. Look at the subscribers. Can you all believe this? Look at that. It rolls around 10s and 20s, even hundreds now. If I go back in an hour, it'll be like 100 up. It's been one every second the last few hours. It's slowed down now. But we were at 40,000 the day before yesterday. Within one day, under 24 hours, it went to 41. And we're way under 24 hours now for 42. It's like over 1,000 subscribers a day. All right. So anyway, thanks to all of you, for being part of this. This is just one hell of a journey, isn't it, really? Anyway, there you go. Here for the fun, commenting for the algorithm. Jason. Good afternoon, Martin and Leah. I am upset to hear you have problems with trolling threatening you and Leah. Yes, it wasn't very pleasant. days we live in. And in fact, I will tell you for the first time, are we in members only mode now? It's a members thing, really. Unfortunately, the stress that was caused put Leah under a lot of stress. And unfortunately, you know, a retina detachment. Remember we went down, had our eyes lasered? You remember that? Well, I'm sure the stress didn't do any good. We've got to go back tomorrow. Leah, a couple of hours ago, was getting headaches and stuff, stress and all the rest of it. And she was getting floaters in her eye again. The other eye. The first eye, they've completely sealed all the way around. The other eye, she went and did a little bit, and now it looks like there's another tear. So there'll be no closing bell tomorrow because we've got to go down to sort Leah's eye out again. It could be a detachment on the horizon unless we get it lasered quickly. So that was caused through stress and drama. So, as I say, a lot of messages and stuff like that were sent in that's not shared. There are some things that get filtered out that are so bad. It's part of the job. I mean, Leah is part of this journey with me. She sees it, she feels it, she gets it, sees me wake up middle of the night, all sorts of issues. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, I hope you have a better days going forward. Damning trolls, yes. Hey, Martin, wondering why Mobix is down so much today. Peckman, well, I'm hoping to learn more from Mobix shortly, and you know I'll keep you posted on that. I've got no reason why it'd be down today. I've got no extra information, so other than people taking profits, obviously. You better watch out. You better not cry. Martyn Lucas is coming on live. I like it. I like it. Any chance that you only buy the S&P? Matt Dillon, what do you mean any chance that you only buy the S&P? I only own the S&P, correct. Hi, Stephen, Isaac. Here's Mike, here's Mike, here's Mike, here's Mike. Half a dozen times. I'm loving it. Lord knows, Mike, want to hear what I did. I sold my XRP. Congratulations, Mike. Congratulations, Mike. Taking some profit. Absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think that was a very smart move. Fundamentally, relationship-wise, when I say relationship-wise, I mean from the people I'm talking to. Sensei for his technical chart. I think that's it. The people that just hold forever, of course, they're not investors. They're just gamblers. Ride and ride and ride and ride and ride it forever. It's going to go $1 million. Well, all that stuff is silly. So it's very, very sensible and to take profits. Absolutely. Made 100% profit. That's 7 years on the S&P. Isn't that phenomenal? Take that. I think SMCI is a good one right now. If we go back and see SMCI, I've reported why, because the fundamentals are good today and the deals, look at that, up 29% today. So, and there you go. Yeah, I think that's why I called the video smart. I don't know if anyone picked that up. No one commented on it. But the smart money, what I mean by the smart money, big investors, CEOs, institutions, all right? So I put it down here, XRP to Supermicro Computer, smart money. And that's what I think. Anyway, there you go. It's going up. Mike, you've done very well there, mate. Well done. 100% profit. Congratulations. What's it feel like to now always win again? Anyway. Hi, Martin. Just saw your earlier video. Sorry about the haters. They will always hate. You do great work. Thank you, Chatinder Singh. Thank you very much for being a member of the family. Appreciate that. It's your first month, right? You've got a green badge. That will turn 1 month soon. Good afternoon, Zach, Steve, Malk. Welcome. I bet you sold also, Stacey Bailey. Hi, Malk. Afternoon, evening, everyone. Cecilia's Gymnastics called me about a slight overcharge on my account, and I wanted to verify the withdrawal. I looked and about died. She was like, you bought a leotard for 42. Hi all. I took some profits from Ocean Power Technology today. Looking good long term too. Sensei Lucas Age, yes, paid 4,240. AMD, didn't even notice it was a month ago. Oh no. Got to keep your eye on these things. Hi Matt, Jason Peckham, welcome. Matt was like, how did you not notice? Your content is amazing. You'll get to 1 million very soon, both money and subscribers. Well, that would be something, wouldn't it? I know I'm going to get to both. 1 million will be within 4 years because I'll never give up. I will never stop. And I'm learning more and more every day. So we're going to get there. And $1 million on the $1 million on my portfolio, well, that's the end of the decade, 100%. There's nothing to stop me. There's nothing can stop me from getting to $1 million. Nothing. I'm extremely confident of that. Just got to follow the path and stay focused. Get well, Leah. You know, I appreciate that. Sending love to Leah. Yes, she's very upset. Very upset. The stress from the haters and all the drama didn't go unnoticed on Leah, I'm afraid. And there you go. Love you, Leah, and love you, Martin. Vanessa, thank you so much indeed for being here. A great member of the family. Appreciate you very much indeed. Love Vanessa. Made 100% profit. Get well, Leah. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Bought some TPL today on the dip. Very sensible. Very, very sensible. Remember, it's part of the S&P as well. Seems like people pump and dumping Mobix today. Yep, taking some profits. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Hi, Vanessa, same, age 65. Hey, Martin, thanks for what you do. Lupus in Fubula, thank you very much indeed. So we're on a members show today. I was talking to Leah about it because obviously, you know, I've been through all this drama. And I know now how to get viral videos. I know now how to get viral live streams. We're getting better at it every day. But calling the show Members Week Reviews, that doesn't get anyone in other than the members, and that's what I wanted today. Did not want a busy afternoon. I wanted an afternoon for the members. And you can see, look, when you got 45 watching, I've been doing videos now where like 20,000 watching and all sorts. But that's what I wanted. I know we're growing quickly, but I want it to stay twice a day. We meet together, we talk together, we answer questions. We're a family. Do not ever want this to get out of control and just be a money machine. That really isn't why I started this at all. Good afternoon. What do you think about TPL stock going down at 7.5% today? What do I think about it? I think it's a great asset to own. It's something you don't even need to trade. That's an opportunity today. Let me have a look at it. Let me see if there's any news around it. 15. You got to remember, when you say it's gone down like 7%, 15% in a week, you have to remind yourself that it's up. What was it? 22? Was it 19,000%? Look at that. That doesn't concern me. That provides opportunity. Let me see if I've got anything that can reassure you on that. I know a few people are buying it right now as well. A few friends of mine are buying it. No, there isn't anything new. Some reviews I wouldn't trust. Some opinions I wouldn't trust. But no actual news. If you look carefully, you can see it's secular as a cycle. As a cycle. So buying on a dip right now looks pretty good. I wouldn't be worried. It's an investable stock. It's not a tradable stock. It's an investable stock. You just buy this and own this. They've just increased their dividend as well by 30%. By 30%, not 30%. By 30%. So don't get too carried away. But it's nevertheless, it's ever increasing. Rocket Lab down 11% as 4 insiders sell stock. There was no surprise there, was there really? It was overbought, got too expensive, got too far ahead of itself. If I was an insider, I would have sold it. Yeah. Has anyone actually reviewed the Robinhood Gold card yet? I've not received mine yet. I can't believe that I've not received mine yet. I'm on the bloody waiting list. I was there on day 1. I referred 10 people to get the solid gold credit card, and I can't get anything. Absolute nightmare. So anyway, hi Mark. Mike's saying hello to everybody. Lovely stuff. Thomas Morrow. Good afternoon, Thomas Morrow. Don't listen to the haters. Get well, Leah. Thank you. Leah will appreciate that. She had a lot of stress with it. Afternoon, Thomas. Soundhound, a buy in the dip. Soundhound, let's have a quick look at Soundhound and see where we are. I've got to do some reviews today. That's why I came in today. So we are a members only members show today. It's not members only, but it's focused on the members today. Let's have a little look. I purposely made a video that, you know, the masses won't come into. It's a members video. So Soundhounds, have a look. Yeah, this is going to $10. This is great. Look at that. This is a good dip to buy. It's not reached all-time highs yet. 891. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. That was a year ago. 1 year, 5 years. Don't worry about that. That was the IPO pop. We're not interested in that. It's irrelevant. Looks an opportunity for me. I like the business anyway. You know, I like the technology. I don't always like to buy a product. I prefer to buy a business, but I like what it's doing. So I like what you're doing there, Chris. Zach, hello, Lucas Aids. Lovely to have Zach back with us. Zach is one of our charitable partners. And Zach, you might have $100 coming to you. Because Sensei is donating $100 if his video gets 500 likes, which was this video we just put out. Let's have a look. It was, yeah, there we go. It's had 199 likes, just come out. It's had 3,000 views, doing very, very well. And Sensei wants to give away $100 to your charity if we get there. So tell all your friends to go and like it, and $100 will be coming to you. Anyway, lovely to have you here. Can't wait until we get to that 10,000 subscribers on the music channel to do we'll have to do you as the first fundraiser, won't we? We'll have to do you. You've been waiting the longest time. Hi, Zach. Hi, Zach Development. Yes, good afternoon, North Guy. Hi. Sorry, not a member. Don't apologise. Not at all. Absolutely. We're having a quiet show this afternoon. It's a members' party, really, but it's open to everybody. It's just I've created a title that general public wouldn't come into. So we're very welcome to have you here. It gives us a chance to talk to everybody and re-engage. Just got into crypto about 2 weeks ago, trying to find a no BS smart. Believe I found one. Randomly bought XRP HBAR as a start. A smart, what's a CC? Smart CC channel? I don't know. Anyway, I will tell you now, angry Dad X Gamer. My job is to build relationships with CEOs, bring you interviews and information from hedge fund managers, CEOs, people that work there, managers at Wall Street. That's what I do. I interview people. I get to know. I have relationships on X and Instagram. If you want to follow me on there, there's my 2 links there. That's what I do. And I'm here just to help and support people, not to sell videos. And Sensei does all the technical charts. So together, I think we're a winning team. Oh, content creator. I had no idea. As I say, I'm not a YouTuber. Someone said to me yesterday, again, one of the trolls, what do you mean you're not a YouTuber? You're on YouTube. Okay. I broadcast on YouTube. YouTube is a TV channel now. YouTube TV is a real thing. So name any celebrity or any musician or any politician or any sports person or any broadcaster. Are they a YouTuber? Because they're on... If I broadcast on the BBC, am I a BBCer? No, of course I'm not. I use YouTube TV as it's the best platform to reach the best audience. I'm not a YouTuber. YouTubers are trying to sell videos and trying to market it for click-through rate. That's not what I do at all. If you click on it and you like it, like today, I've made a video that nobody wants to click on purpose to talk to my members. Because my members are important to me. So anyway, so we can help you here. I'm sure if you would like to become a member, it's only a couple of bucks. All of our interviews are members only. If you want we do scalp trading for free. We don't charge for it. It's free. It's provided free on Discord. If you are a member, there are many perks. I'll give you the members video here. You can go and see what all the perks are. There are many. You can ask me to review stocks. Anyway, I've got to get on and review something in a minute and do some. We've got earnings as well. Some earnings requests coming up. Same applied day one and just one wait list. Same applied day one and just on the wait list. Same. You're on the wait list too. Okay, Mark. It's crazy. I thought I would have had some priority because I referred 10 people, But then having said that, if they send the gold card out to me, they've got to give me a solid gold credit card worth about $2,000, all the cash equivalent. So they probably make me last. Anyway. Oh, hello.
Angry Dad's Gamer has become a member.
So, Angry Dad, where in the world are you? What's your native language? I'll speak to you in your native language. Where in the world are you? So, would everybody please welcome Angry Dad Gamer. Do you know what I'm going to do? It's a special tribute to my members today who have built on this channel. I'm going to go members only. It doesn't matter if we get less viewers. It's about the best service. There we go. Would everybody please welcome in our new member? So let me give you all your perks and benefits. Let me just take a moment to explain what you get. Angry Dad. So I'm here just to help people. I'm not here to sell videos. We're here to provide a service. Now, as a member, there are different levels. The higher levels, the more you get. But as a bronze member, the first thing you need to do is watch this member's video. It tells you all the things you get. There's no ads on the video. It's just there for your information, okay? Now you're a member, you can see the members-only videos. There are many. There are members-only live streams. There are many. We're in members-only chat right now. Here is the homepage. You can now see these members-only videos. This was a world exclusive where we met the CEO and we said the stock would go up, and I think it went up like 150%. You get that sort of stuff. You get stock analysis provided to you as a member on Sunday shows with Sensei. That's a wonderful thing. As a member, you can. I will answer all your questions. If you comment to a video, I filter by members and I will reply back to every comment. If you do reply back to my comment, I don't see it. You need to do a fresh comment. The reason for that is it doesn't filter it by replies. So once I see your comment, I reply to it. So if you want me to answer a question, and I do it by hand, I don't use AI, I have a filter to search members, and I do reply to all of your comments. Also, now you're a member, for a $5 super chat, you can ask me, minimum $5, you can ask me to do an analysis on a stock. And I'm going to do two in a minute. I'm going to do two in a minute for members that have requested them. The more you super chat, higher up the list you go. I've got two here at the minute at $10, so I'm doing them first. You can also, for a $5 super chat, you can ask me to cover an earnings. I can cover an earnings for you. I can do 4 a day, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, because we have a whole network of channels. There are 3 channels in our network. This one, the extra channel, which is live 24 hours a day, and the music channel. On your birthday, come into the chat and say it's your birthday, and I will do a happy birthday for you. People pay more than $500 for me to do that. I was voted by Elton John as the world piano man. You get live in the show, a happy birthday in the show for you on your birthday. Also, if you join on Friday, you get a free first song. You can now access Discord and get all the free training. So let me give you some of the links. All our members, everyone can get discounts on Seeking Alpha and Alpha Spread. There is an extended deal on Seeking Alpha, a free trial, up to $90 off. It's just got even better. $90 off the basic level, $240 off, I think it is, for the pro level. On top of that, look at my portfolio, breaking records again. Look at this. Always make money. Never lose on trades. Always making money. Never lose on, not lost on a single trade since I rebalanced my portfolio in January. In October, I did 19 trades, 19 wins. Anyway, here's the music channel. If you join me on Friday, you'll get a free song. Here's my Instagram and X. Now, if you follow me on Instagram and X, when I talk to somebody or I have a interview coming up, or I'm buying a stock, or I'm selling a stock, or there's an event coming up, I post it there on Instagram and X, and you can follow me, and I will engage with you. I will comment and reply to all of my members. All right? There's the all links if you want the newsletter. We don't very rarely send out newsletters. It's a backup for our service. Should we lose our channel, I can email you and say we've got a new channel or whatever. There's a thank you. We do cash giveaways. We also have birthday cards if you leave your date of birth. I don't need the year, just the month and the day. You get that. Here is the extra channel. We're live 24 hours a day. So you can talk to me 24 hours a day. I'm in the studio about 18 hours a day, it seems. You can talk to me, ask me a question, and I'll be in there. You can join that for 99 cents now. Now, here is Discord. This is where we provide the free training. Discord, linked in the chat. Anyone can click on that. However, you can only see the channels if you are a Discord premium user. You pay for it, or you do it for free as a YouTube member. And how that works is once you've signed up, it'll take 10 minutes to get through security. Once you've done that, you come into the live chat, give me your username, and I will upgrade you live on the show and explain how it works. So that's some of the perks that you get as a member and all the rest of it. So there you go. All right. Hope that makes sense. IonQ news. IonQ news. Have we got any IonQ news? Well, I'm about to. I don't see anything, Brian, but I'm about to review 2 stocks. I have to get on, otherwise I'll be here till midnight at this rate. Let me just go through the comments. Angry, you randomly bought the right stuff, in my opinion, but not financial advice. MSK, lovely to have you here. Now then, I'm glad MSK has shown up today, because one of our star members here, one of our biggest contributors, supporting the channel so much. You may remember MSK a couple of nights ago gave me a whopping $500 super chat on the music show, and I wanted to share some of that with Sensei. So on the Sunday show, I did a $100 super chat back to Sensei as a thank you to what he has done. It's Sensei who's given MSK that huge profit. I just brought Sensei to you, and I host him every day on my show, but on my channel. But I wanted to thank him. So I wanted to thank MSK for such a huge super chat. But also, MSK, I got the news about 60 Minutes from MSK. You may not know that. MSK sent me a WhatsApp. Please don't share my number, MSK. MSK sent me a WhatsApp and about the 60 Minutes. I then looked into it, and I thought straight away, there's a story here. Researched it, spent a few hours. I went live. That video, that moment that MSK provided has now become our biggest ever video of all time. of all time. More than Nvidia, more than Virgin Galactic. There it is. 23,934 views and still counting, with a 20% click-through rate. That means 20% of the people that see it are still watching it and clicking on it. Incredible. And that then spawned the whole XRP viral moments. Boom, 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 XRP, XRP. That was, so it's not 23,000 views, MSK. What you actually got to this for this channel was about 80,000 views over 48 hours. And you will all know, if you follow the show, we get about 10, 20,000 views over 48 hours, which is a great number. Anything above 10 is great. 20,000 is great. 50,000 was the record. 80,500 and still counting. And today we were going viral. We were doing a subscriber a second for about 2 hours. So MSK, thank you for all of that. That was all down to him. That's what the Lucas Aids do. That's the members, how you report news to me, and I then run with it. So thank you for that. There is also something else I want to share. We are doing a members show here this afternoon. I wonder if I can share this without giving away Sensei's phone number. Right. I want to share this. This is from Sensei. Okay, this is from Sensei. Just put it on the screen. He took some screenshots of the channel, and he said here, just take a second to think. This is after this morning when we talked about all the unpleasantness, all the threats of violence and aggression and horrible messages, and it stressed Leah out to the point she's now got a retina detachment. There's no there's no show tomorrow because I'm taking Leah back to the eye surgeon tomorrow afternoon. So there is no show tomorrow afternoon. Leah's going back to the eye surgeon. Anyway, the stress of it is just overwhelming. Sensei sent this. Just take a second to think about these numbers and look at your homepage. Last year, most of the videos and lives were 30 to 200 views. This is a huge, this is a massive increase. Imagine what will come this time next year. Congratulations. And then he said this, which really means the most to me. This is a text from Sensei. It's so rare for someone to put this much effort and time into a channel and not give up. Anyone in your position 1 or 2 years would have given up. You continue and get better every day and having your eyes set on the future while enjoying every day. When I came across your channel and started getting more involved was because of your drive and determination. I knew you wouldn't give up. Those statistics would say you would. If it wasn't for your drive, I would have given up by now. But your motivation motivates me. Even though I only spend a few hours a week on it, it's a privilege to work with you and be a guest on your channel. I want to thank Sensei for an absolutely lovely message. We inspire each other, I think. Anyway, there you go. Welcome. We got all the welcomes in from our new member today. Hello, Brian. Greetings from Uganda in Africa. You found a great channel. Become a member and join the family. He did. Mike, it's too early in my opinion. Hi, Jonathan. Well, I'll buy now and make more. Exactly right. Mike, you're doing the right thing. Taking profits is never the wrong thing. Never the wrong thing. You double your money and you don't take profit, I mean, that's fine, but I think you've done a great thing. You are an amazing average at around 30 cents. Why? Now. MSK, do you want to phone in, MSK, and discuss that? I'm going to save that as a favorite. MSK, I would like you to call in on that comment. There's a very important comment here that we can all learn from. I'm going to use you as an example. So, MSK, would you like to call in I'd love to talk to you about that. Me and MSK have really great chats on the show. That's another thing, by the way, our new member, you can call into the show. So, Mike, MSK, would you like to call in? I'd love to have you on the show right now. What's the weather like in Uganda? It's cold and wet here in the UK. I bet it isn't there. It was 30. It was 59, yes, and 43. Evening all. I bought XRP last few weeks. By the way, Martin, back to Mobix. Where do you think it could go? Mobix, as I've said before, I can see a connection with NVIDIA. I'm going to ask a question shortly on the earnings. I am very optimistic about the potential for Mobix to do some sort of deal with NVIDIA because the wireless capabilities really is a game changer, and these AI companies and data centers are going to need this technology soon. So I can see a great opportunity here. Don't feed the trolls. Delete and block is a great button. Is MSK going to call in? I would love to know if MSK is going to call in. I'd love to have a debate about what he just said there to Mike. Mobix is mental at the moment. It's extremely volatile. Yes, it's very much a trading stock. New member, we saw that. Evening, Stevie. Welcome in, Angry. Hello, Michael. Mike, as long as you are happy, so am I. Hey, welcome, Angry. Welcome. I feel left out. I ain't got any XRP. Don't worry about that. Doesn't matter. There are many things you do have that make you money. Doesn't matter, does it? Welcome from everybody. Welcome from Vanessa, Jason, North Guy. Welcome, although the name worries me. Canadian living Salt Lake City, Utah. Okay, well, I don't need to translate that then because I have ways to translate in all the different languages. Welcome to you. Lots of Canadians here. As I will demonstrate, we have, I think, 68 countries join us. So here are all the countries that we have here as members. By the way, I became a member after you recommended Mobix, and it went up over 30%. That's correct. It did. Did you take profit from it? Have you made money? I mean, like Sensei said, sell levels around 3 and it will get hopefully to 10. So why can't I buy back now? Exactly. I would love MSK to phone in. I hope he phones in because I would love MSK to address this comment that Mike's talking about. It really is important. I'm saving these comments to come back to them. Well, thank you so much, Sensei. Thank you so much, family. Well, we're not there yet. We've got to get 500 likes, but we're working on it. Can't have Mobix and Supermicro. My ticker couldn't take it. Yeah, that's right. It's a lot of, yes, it is a lot of profit. You're absolutely right. There's nothing wrong with that. Help me, but I do my own due diligence. Like I said before, I think the best buy is Coca-Cola right now. For you, not for growth people, but for you, Stephen, you're similar to me. I'm a bit younger than you, but this would suit you perfectly. I think Coca-Cola is the best buy. I mean, I'm buying more. January the 1st, just 30 days to go. I'm ready to buy $8,000 of Coca-Cola to add to it. I like it. Welcome, Angry Dad. Consider yourself lucky to find in this channel. Oh, that's nice. Welcome, ADG. Welcome. Hi, Patrick. MSK, you're going to call in. Welcome, Angry Dad. Welcome to the Nut House. ADG, more the merrier. Well, when should I buy back MSK? All right. Martin, SMIC, you mean SMCI, seems to have made a big jump today. Yes, and I reported it, why it did it. Did you see the video? I just did a past live stream. This was it, just about an hour ago. Why SMCI is moving, and I said, take profit from XRP. The smart money is already doing it. There it is. If you've not yet checked it out, go on the videos, past live streams, or click live, and you'll find the past live stream just there. Yeah. After showing no signs of misconduct, what is your opinion? Yeah, I mean, I like it, Lupus. Are you talking about SMCI? I like it because it's showing that actually that is not an issue. I mean, I liked it a lot better when it sold off originally and when we talked about it. However, it's still got like a 80% upside to it because of the forward PE. If you watch that live video, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. Another great news that we are participating in Giveaway Tuesday campaign tomorrow, and global giving is matching all donations received. Can't wait for us to be able to help you. I didn't tell you so, but if you went back to buy it, wait a second, solid correction. But the crypto environment is different now. I think the cycle will be way more bullish. Yeah, but you don't just want to hold forever. You want to take profits all on the journey. You've taken profits, MSK, haven't you? You've taken profits. You said you've made $125,000. So you've taken profits. So Mike should do the same. MSK, again, please do call in. Lucas Aids, do you still hold NVIDIA? I only own, well, I do own NVIDIA. Of course I do, through the S&P 500. Someone said to me the other day, you don't own NVIDIA, you only own the S&P. Well, of course I own NVIDIA. The way the S&P works, whenever I put $1 in, 6%, 6.5 cents of my dollar goes into NVIDIA. It buys NVIDIA shares. Of course I own NVIDIA. Of course I own NVIDIA. So yes, I own 505 stocks in the umbrella of VU, the S&P 500. I'm Mudib. There we go. Could you add me, please? Lupus, here we go. Let me have a look, Lupus, at your membership for a moment. Where are you? Lupus. Here we go. Lupus in Fabula. After showing no signs. Right. Lupus. You want to be added to Discord where you are a member of the channel. So I can now add you. So let me have a look. View new members. Let me search for you. Let's have a look. Let me just find you a moment. Now then, I need your username, not your display name. Hopefully, that's what you've given me. I will now search for you on Discord, and I don't find you. I think what you've just given me is your display name. I can't search by display name. You gave me this name here. I copied that as you wrote it in the chat. I searched for it, and you don't come up. That means you're not on our server yet, or that's your display name, or it's incorrect. That is not your username. The username's in your profile. I need your username. Okay? So if you send that to me, I will gladly do that as you are a member. MSK, excellent. Always a pleasure. Thank you, MSK, referring to the video information. I saw where the XRP video was on StockTwits. I saw where the XRP video was on StockTwits. Same with Mobix. People are sharing the link when they want to help others. Yes, I don't use StockTwits anymore. I don't use Reddit either. But if people want to share, that's fantastic. But I don't go there. It's just a toxic environment for me. But I'm very pleased that people are sharing. That's very nice indeed. Please all do share it. So it's essentially MSK's fault that Leah is not feeling well. Exactly. Absolutely right. It is absolutely MSK's fault. Okay. It doesn't look like MSK is going to phone in, so I am actually going to address it anyway. Okay, I've got through all the comments. How do people call in? I'm fairly new here. North Guy. This is how people call in. It's always the same link. So you go to martynlucas.com. martynlucas.com, and you find live phone-in. The link for live phone-in is this here, martynlucas.com/live. You click on that. You don't require any software or whatever. You then put in the password, as you can see on the screen. The password is always the same. Here it comes in the chat. LucasAids 100, uppercase L, uppercase A. I'll give it you 3 times. You put in the password. Any browser works. It will bring you to the phone in to live show. You click on that and you choose your phone camera. Look, I can choose the studio camera behind me. I can give myself my name and I click join. When I click join, it will mute. Sorry, it'll, I've got to turn on interview. Oh, that's why MSK might not be calling in. My interview screen was turned off. Right, I call in. I better mute myself. And then I go to the interview screen. And now I can add myself. This can be you. And there I am talking to me. Hello, the other me. All right, I can change my camera. I've got lots of cameras. I'm showing off. Look, I can be I can be any camera I want. There you go. I think I have to hang up to probably have to hang up, reconnect, change camera. Let me change camera. There you go. Now join. And there I am. See, there's the other me. There's the other me. And I'll just hang up. That's how it works. So you can call in. All members have the access to this service. If you're not a member, you can't call in. Not tonight. I will call to have this discussion. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the discussion without MSK being here, because it's a really important point. And so many people make this mistake because dollar cost averaging is always super simplified by YouTubers because it's easy and it's not actually correct at all. So let's discuss this. I'm not going to make a video out of this. I'm just going to answer the question. So Mike decided to take profit from XRP. That was a great thing to do. Too many people do nothing and then end up not being able to make any money because they don't take any profits, and then it goes back down again. Remember, until you sell, you haven't got anything. There really only is one asset you can own forever and not have to sell, really, and that's the American economy, the S&P 500. Because you buy the dips and overall you're up in time and you live on the dividends eventually, or you can borrow against the money and get a tax-free income. Simple. However, if you're buying stocks that are volatile, XRP is volatile, as great as it is, it can go up and it can go down. And if you've made 100% profit like Mike did, and you don't take a profit, not being funny, you're a bit mad. Because that's more than 7 years of the that's 7 years, I beg your pardon, of the S&P 500, the best 500 companies in the world. And you've done that in minutes. Well, what are you waiting for? What sort of profit do you want? It's phenomenal. But people don't, and they think it just keeps going forever. Well, of course, if it keeps going forever and ever and ever, and you've never sold, you've never made any money at all. What if you traded all the way up? You'd have made many, many more times. But the point is, it's not about the opportunity to make more money. It's about the opportunity to save and not lose money. And the reason why my portfolio is up and up and up and up and up, and I'm always winning, and I'm always hitting all-time highs and all these things, is because I don't focus on making money. Money makes money itself. I focus on not losing money. I see myself as a general, the general of my army. My army are all my dollar bills. They're all my soldiers out there working for me, multiplying and compounding. We prefer compounding than breeding, because otherwise we've got these weird little dollar bills running around, being a bit naughty with each other. We like to call it compounding, but essentially it's multiplying, whichever way you want to put it. So my job as a general is to organize my dollar bills in such a way that they can go out there, multiply in a safe environment, okay, and not lose. I don't want to lose any of my soldiers. I don't want anyone to lose. I don't want any injuries, but constantly, steadily growing and becoming stronger and stronger and stronger until it overtakes itself, so I can just sit back on the beach and there's no war anymore because we've conquered the world. There's just so many soldiers. There's no one left to conquer anymore. Okay, so I'm focusing on protecting my money, not sending my money out like a bunch of crazy, kamikaze dollar bills running around everywhere, taking risks and losing their lives. Okay, so if I've made a gain, I take profit. That way, I'm focusing on not losing money rather than making money. I never lose money. I've now got more money, more shares to do more with. I'll always win, and I always do win. You can see it on the screen always, right? So Mike decided to take profit from XRP and buy something else. And as you can see in the chat, we've got Ed Nevius, who's our scalp trading expert, saying, nice, Mike. Mike's not been winning for forever. Now Mike is winning again. And he's right. He's doing a different strategy. And he's dead right. Winning every time is really important. So MSK said, you had an amazing average at around 30 cents. Why did you sell? Well, that's a huge mistake, MSK. And you're looking at the whole thing upside down, inside out, back to front. The stock doesn't care about your average. The average is a great headline for YouTubers with no brain cells to sell videos because it sells to people who don't have a clue what they're talking about. Anyone can understand that. Go to the moon, getting rich, and bring your average down. These are terms you could put to a 5-year-old. And that's what gets people to watch their videos, right? We don't do that on this channel. An average is as useless as trying to solve an algebra problem while chewing bubblegum. It serves no purpose, no benefit whatsoever. And let me explain why I say that. Every single day, institutions, real money, real wealthy people are buying the S&P every single day. Every month when they get paid. Individuals working a job. Like my wife's got a job every month. She pays into a 401k. She's paying more and more for the S&P every single month because it keeps going up. Is she stupid? Is the fund managers stupid? Is the retirement companies stupid? No. They're increasing their averages all the time. Is that a problem? No, because these assets they're buying are going up. Of course their average is going to go up. The only way you can have the lowest average is buy at the very beginning and never sell and never buy again. Well, that's not anything. That's not trading. That's not investing. That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. Now, we'd all like to buy the S&P, Apple, Amazon, Bitcoin, you name it, the day it came out, because they're all up. But what does that really mean? Absolutely nothing. If you've not sold it and taken profit from it, you haven't made anything. The greatest investors of our time, Peter Lynch, Warren Buffett, Davy Crockett, anybody who makes money has to make money by selling, not just doing nothing. So if you are obsessed with your average, I don't want to sell because if I buy back, my average goes up. You don't understand how the system works. You're focusing on like an obsession. It's like people who don't want to buy a fractional share. I can't own 1.1 of a share. I have to own a whole share. I have to own a whole Bitcoin. There's no such thing as a whole Bitcoin. The only thing that really cares about a whole Bitcoin is the hash rate and the miners. Not you. Whether you have $10 or $10 billion, you've got a string of code. It doesn't know it makes up a coin. There's no coin. It doesn't do anything. And owning one share of the S&P, and then at the end of the quarter you get paid a dividend and it reinvests, you've now got 1.0001 of a share. So your little pretty pictures and your little pretty patterns don't make no sense to anybody, at least of all to your future potential growth. So if you've made 100% and you're concerned like this, MSK said, you had an amazing average around 30 cents. Why did you sell? Who the hell cares what your average was? I've been buying the S&P every time there's a macro dip. I haven't bought any S&P now for about 3 months. I've been paying down my margin. When I last bought, a few months ago, I bought 10 shares of the S&P. It was like $5,000. Boom, straight in, $5,000. My average went up. Well, of course it did. Was I right to buy it? Of course I was, because it was on a dip and it went straight back up again. I got about 4% dip, and now that 4% dip is up about 8-9%. So I'm like 14-15% up, whatever. So it was a great investment, right? I've made a profit. I don't need to sell because it's the only asset you can just hold forever and not sell. I don't pay tax on it. One day I'll borrow against it and that's how I'll live. I won't pay tax on that either. So my average is always going to go up. It's the same thing as saying, right, well, why would you sell XRP for a couple of bucks and then buy it back at 4? You're an idiot. No, you're not. Warren Buffett does it all the time. Warren Buffett just sold Apple, and he'll probably buy back Apple as well. He sold Coca-Cola, and he bought back Coca-Cola at higher prices. Well, why do they do it? The reason why they do it is because at that point, it's undervalued again. XRP now is potentially overbought. It's fine to say in your mind it's going to $1,000, $10,000. That's fine. Most people who say that ain't got a clue what they're talking about. It's good YouTube videos. It's rubbish, nonsense. If you've made 100% profit and there's no news, there's nothing promoting the price right now. There's nothing going on. The next big move would be more information about the court case, more information about the 60 Minutes interview, adoption by institutions. Doesn't exist right now. So what's wrong with buying it back as we get that news and we break it before it gets out there and buy it back again? Like I've said before, Virgin Galactic, I'm out of. I'm not in any stock right now other than the S&P, obviously. I would rather buy Virgin Galactic at $30 compared to $7, where it is now, because now I know the fleet is launched, they're making money, and I can look at the balance sheet and see this company is going to be worth 4 times this much next year. That is a good investment. So don't be concerned with buying. Thank you very much, Zach. I know I missed the bell, but I wanted to make sure I answered, explain this properly. There's nothing wrong with taking a profit, buying back later at a higher price. Absolutely wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. My original S&P shares were 35% lower than where we are today. Doesn't show 35% profit. Shows a bit less than that because I've averaged, my average has gone up because I bought higher on the way up. The only way for me to maintain the perfect average and never increase, and again, we're talking like it's a game or an obsession, it's not a real financial strategy, would be to take all the money that I'm going to earn in my lifetime and buy now. And never buy a higher future price. If someone gave you the entire income of your life and you could buy now, it doesn't matter if it goes down 5% tomorrow. Just wait. A year from now, you're up. And then every year from then on, you're going to be up and up and up and up. But no one can put all the money for a lifetime in today. That's what margin's for. That's why I use margin. But I can't go, well, I'm going to earn between now and 60 or now and 70, I'm going to earn $10 million and I'm going to borrow $10 million because that's bonkers. On paper, it makes sense, but you couldn't service the debt. I couldn't service the debt. The amount of interest I would be paying wouldn't make sense. And believe me, I've calculated it. I mean, I've gone all in on margin as much as I can, but I haven't just gone in with $100 million because I can't say in 30 years if I'm even going to be alive and Lee would be left with all the debt. You have to have some management. So being focused on your average is wrong. Forget the average. It's great for YouTubers who want to sell videos, but for the rest of us who actually understand how to make money, it's a completely and utterly irrelevant thing. Don't worry about it. So I hope that answers the question. MSK, I mean, like Sensei said, sell levels around 3, and it will go up hopefully 10. So why can't I buy back now? Exactly. MSK, Mike, you sold and made a profit. Once we are even more confident than we are today, it's going to $10 because we're not 100% confident. We don't know what it's going to do. We can only predict and make our best case judgment based upon facts, not Johnny Crypto and the guy who prayed to God he had a dream that he was going to wake up a millionaire one day. Nonsense, right? Take those idiots out of the equation. If we know and we have more evidence it's going to go 10, what's wrong with buying it at 5, Mike, and doubling your money again? You've now doubled your money twice. And remember, in between the doubling of your money, you probably bought something else which grew like I did 19 times in October. I ended up winning, 2 3/4 shares or 3 3/4 shares of the S&P by trading. Common sense, right? Just holding forever doesn't serve any purpose to anyone. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. Let me see where I left off. Yeah, for sure, Ed. Trying to get myself back to winning instead of all my losses. Absolutely. It's really, really easy to make money. I win all the time. The hard part is to keep it. What Mike is now doing is protecting his soldiers and winning all the time. What's wrong with that? Mike, you can trade your way up to any amount from 78. Correct. Nice, Mr. Mike. Yes, James. Yes, for sure. Thanks, Ed. Mike, you just need to reinvest the 78 back into the right stock. I told Mike earlier, because me and Mike had a private conversation because we're friends. We talk when I'm off air. And I said to Mike, you've made some good money here. 100% profit. Doesn't matter how much money that is. It's 100% profit. I said, buy some more of the S&P because he's starting to buy more of the S&P. The S&P's got another 10% this year, another 5 to 10% next year, plus dividends, keep growing, take some money from it, trim a little bit off the top, maybe take a little bit of the dividends, then you can buy XRP or whatever on a dip because we believe it's going to 10. As long as you buy it under 10, no point buying it at 9, but anywhere up to 5 is okay. And if you keep doing that, you'll keep winning, you'll stop losing, and the winning will be a lot more powerful than because of the lack of losses. Focus on not losing rather than focus on winning. I hate bills. Everyone always wants all of my spare money. I was trying to get more XRP too late, but got a profit even when my average was up. Exactly. Your average went up, but you still made money. Exactly. I think my average is 143. Don't even care what your average is. Ring that bell. North guy wants the bell anyway. There you go. We rang the bell anyway. Win's a win, Mike. On to the next. Slowly, slowly, catchy monkey. Absolutely right. Mike is now doing it right. Mike, any profit is good. If you can complete every trade you do, however big or small, with a profit, in the end, all the profits will add up. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I'm winning, because I never, ever lose. Yes, slowly going up. As the actress said to the bishop, if you have a low average, it takes the pressure off trading a bit when holding a trade open longer, but it's good to take profits too. Yeah. The issue there though, James, you're saying a low average takes off the pressure. A low average doesn't take off the pressure. What takes off the pressure is your understanding of the stock with the lower average. The lower average should be a disconnect emotionally to your mind. The lower average isn't helping you at all. Doesn't mean anything. It's just a number. Doesn't do anything. What is important in relation to the low average is your mind, how you perceive it, how your emotions are attached to it. It's why you may have noticed, as I trade longer, as I invest longer, you notice I get less and less emotional when it comes to stock. I get emotional to my audience, emotional to the trolls, people upset Leah, emotional to all of those, the successes we've had on the channel, so on and so forth. I'm a real person, right? Human being, got feelings. But I don't have emotion to my stocks, and I keep winning. So the low average is not taking pressure off you trading. It's your understanding of the stock which takes the pressure off. Does that make sense? And I'll give you an example of that, exact example. 6 months, a year ago, that would have frustrated me. This is my 19th trade. Remember, I keep saying 19 trades, 19 wins. This is my 19th trade. I haven't lost yet. I am winning. I'm down on it. I bought Coca-Cola. I hoped that Coca-Cola would bounce back quickly. I would have made 5%. By now, I'd be back in the S&P. Hasn't happened yet. Is it making me trade any worse? Well, it did 6 months ago. I might be like, oh, I'm going to sell my Coca-Cola because I'm missing out on the S&P going up. I'll take a small loss. Sod it. No, don't take a loss on Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is printing money. What idiot makes a loss on Coca-Cola? How the hell do you lose money owning Coca-Cola? It pays you the greatest dividend. It's a great business. The people that work there don't lose money. The CEO who runs the company doesn't lose money. And you're supposed to own the company. And yet you lost money. You're an idiot. Yes, I would be an idiot if I sold for a loss because I'm missing out on the S&P. That is an idiot. There's no need to lose. I just have to wait. Now, on the 1st of January, $8,000 will go out of my brokerage account using margin. Boom, into my Roth. I will buy $8,000 of Coca-Cola if it's still down. At the moment, it is. As you can see, I'm down 4.7%. I'm about to get a nice big $200 dividend from Coca-Cola. That'll be nice. As soon as I get that $200, I will buy some more straight away. I won't wait till January. And then the rest will come in January. I will win. I absolutely 100% will win. So 6 months ago, James, you were correct. The low average takes pressure off trading. It does when you don't understand how it works. When you do, you just have patience and wait. And I will make my money back, and it will be my 20th trade profitable. Never lose money. No reason to lose money. How can you lose money owning Coca-Cola? If you do, you're stupid because your mentality isn't in the right place. All right, so that answers that one. Just listening to this, Martyn Lucas Investor, I only told Mike that because his investment in XRP is negligible, as he himself points out openly, but I guess everything is relative. It's not negligible to him. And I want to stress this, another point, MSK. You're giving me some great one-liners here today, mate. You're giving me great one-liners. You made $125,000 profit. Mike may have made a better percentage than you, but less money because he put less in. So is his decision to sell any less valid? No, it isn't. It's not about how much money you've got. It's about the percentage that you make. Because ultimately, if Mike keeps winning and doesn't lose, sometimes you win, MSK. Massive win on this one. You lost money on Fisker. Mike lost money on Tilray. But if Mike stops losing and makes a little bit and a little bit and a little bit, the little bit becomes bigger. He still makes the same percentages every time, but the money gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it compounds. It doesn't take that long for it to start compounding. So Mike did the right thing. No matter how small it was a win. And keep winning will always win the game. Profits are the name of the game. There is always another trade waiting around the corner. There are profits to make every day in different stocks and crypto, correct. One thing I have learned in the last 8 months is patience. Patience is the absolute most important thing. The stock market is a transference of wealth from the impatient to the patient. If you've done your study correctly and you know what you own, and you are happy with what you own, you will win. What person on earth would tell me that Coca-Cola is not a good business? Read its balance sheet. Read everything about it. It's a great business to own. Wait, and it will return a profit to you. And it will outperform the S&P if I just have to wait until March. But it will. So patience is everything. It's transference of wealth from the impatient to the patient. Patience is a lesson I'm still learning too. It's definitely one of the harder lessons to learn, but it works. There you go, James. There you go. You've answered it yourself. Patience is hard to achieve in trading. Mike, no, it sounds like Martyn Lucas Investor is making a big deal out of a misunderstanding. No misunderstanding. Base hits adds up, and here and there hit home runs. If you strike out, no big deal if risk management is there. Correct. Again, I would like to make it clear this is a healthy debate. Absolutely right. MSK knows that. We all know it. We're learning from each other. Absolutely. This is not I didn't even think it wasn't anything other than a healthy debate. I feel healthy. Absolutely. Not an attack. Absolutely right. Ring that bell. Ding dong, ding dong. Yes. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's my mate, Rocket Man Martyn Lucas. How's it going, Tesla jamming? It's going, mate. It's going great. How are you? How are you? Mr. Elton John's in the house. Turn out the lights, light a candle, look into a mirror and say, dividend, dividend, dividend. Fight channel will appear. You're right. I understand, Martyn. What you say makes very good sense. Patience is definitely a number one lesson to learn. I think it's the most important thing I have learned, and I'm still learning to this day. How do you think the ETF rollout of XRP will affect the price, MSK? It's in an upward momentum, I would say, Stacey Bailey. If I had patience when I first started trading, I would have made a lot of profits, but I just did not understand when I first started. James, I disagree. I disagree with you again. It was the best thing to happen to you, as it was to me losing at the beginning. Now I make profits all the time. If I'd have started by winning, I would have become addicted to gambling. And I would have thought I was the best trader in the world, and I would have kept making stupid mistakes. One day it'll get right. One day it'll be like it used to be. Fortunately, I lost $30,000 at the beginning. Every trade went down the toilet. Mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. Now I don't lose anymore. So I think it's been really good for you, James, that you made mistakes, because now you're becoming a better, wiser investor and ultimately more profitable. So I think it's good. My patience made me sell my H-bar. Had a crap load of under 5 cents. My impatience made me sell H-bar. Had a crap load at under 5 cents. Says Stacey Bailey. $1 is $1 is $1. I will have to do a video on XRP. People are going to lose out big if they don't take profits. MSK, Sensei, you need to rewind back the video a little bit, because I shared your text that you sent to me on the show, and I had a message for you. So I don't know what time I did that. You can just flick through it, can't you? Like hover over the timeline and it comes up. I can't see. Yeah, I can't see. Oh, there. Yeah, there it is. At 43 minutes. There you go. At 43 minutes. 43 minutes. Is that right? Have I done that right? Yeah, at 43 minutes. You'll see it. Anyway. Only one way to find out. We will wait and see. We will wait and see. I got $1. I got $1. I got $1. Yeah. Little rascals. Go fishing to learn practice. Patience. Yes, indeed. Hey. Love it, Stacey. Sensei, what was your first take profit price for XRP? $3. Now, Mike, again, has been very wise here. I put out the video earlier. about sell XRP and buy, look at it, let's see, and buy super microcomputer. What we're getting now is XRP is hitting resistance. Sensei was absolutely right. You see, I trade differently to Sensei. Sensei will look at the chart and he will try and take a trade as close to $3 if he thinks that's the trading point, as high as possible. I won't do that. I will take it here. This is as close to, if I'm up 100%, I'm not going to wait until everybody else looking at a chart is going to sell at $3. Because as it gets closer, more and more start selling it. Why am I going to push it? I don't have to beat the market. I beat the market by default. Just by always winning. Don't try and time the market. Mike made 100% profit. Now I think a better buy is SMCI because of everything else I've reported today. Not chart information, fundamentals about the legalities of what's gone on today with SMCI. So, don't wait until it hits $3 and then you're now trying to get out. Doesn't make any sense. If that's where, let's see, I was right again. So if you'd sold XRP when I said it was on a few percent up, and you've made another few percent up since then. And now you've got an asset which is on the way up. I'm not saying XRP isn't on the way up, but fundamentally, this is a much better idea. Look at the forward PE. It's 11 times earnings with an expected growth of like 40% on the next earnings. You've only got to do the calculations to come to the assumption that Supermicro Computer is the best buy. That's why I made the video on it. That's why I covered it a couple of hours ago. I was absolutely right. Again. We have hit the first take profit, really, but everyone's target should be personal to them. But I will do a video to update my thoughts. Okay, I will watch. Great. I like fishing. I will not bait my hook. Worms freak me out. I couldn't do it. Stacy, I'm the same. I can't do it either. Stacy, Bailey, worms are not much different than snakes. Hey, hey, the snake is back. Okay, it's time to get off. I was supposed to do 2 reviews today, BlackRock and Honest Company for 2 of our members. But I will do that tomorrow morning. First thing. Today was answering everyone's questions, re-engaging with the members. I think it's important. Over the last couple of days, it's all been about viral videos and XRP and everything else, and that's not what we're here for. We're here for the members, okay? So thank you very much for being here. Going to wrap this up. I hope that was useful to anybody. Let me just share with you where we are right now. We had a nice quiet show today. Very nice indeed. 81,000 views. All-time record, nearly double our all-time record. 50,000 is our record, now at 81,000. If I'd done XRP this afternoon, or NVIDIA, or SMCI, I would probably be close now to 100,000, but I wanted to re-engage with my members. Subscribers, in 96, we would have done 1,000 2 days in a row. That's enough. Did not need a busy show this afternoon. Doing 1,000 subscribers a day. Unbelievable. Anyway, there we go. I didn't have any problems baiting the hook. I didn't like taking the fish. I wouldn't like, yeah, that bit I wouldn't like either. By the way, thanks to MSK and Sensei for the rubbish crypto information. Awesome chat today. Thanks all. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Today I wanted to specifically talk to the members, answer everyone's questions, re-engage with everybody. I think that's really important. It's not just about views and viral videos and all this other stuff. So thank you very much for being part of it. Awesome chat today. Seriously, thank you guys. Yes. I learned so much about XRP this last week, and I'm very optimistic about it. I agree with you, Zach. Saying that my patience is wearing thin is with Bavarian Nordic. Want rid, but I'm not losing on it. Okay, but like we said earlier, you don't lose on the S&P. You don't lose on Coca-Cola. Let's just be clear. Bavarian Nordic is a very different business. Sometimes, if you made a mistake, take the loss, walk away. Don't hold just because you don't lose on a trade. I sold for 30 grand losses to do what was right for the show, to do what was right for my portfolio, but mainly for the show. Sometimes you've got to take the loss on the chin and get on with it. And the sooner you get on with it, like Mike said, should I really sell Tilray for a loss? I said, yes, it's time. And ever since he did that, he's been winning. Now, when he sees Tilray fly up at some point, that'll be Mike's next lesson. Will he be able to feel okay about it? And the answer is no, he won't, because we never do get over that. I knew Mobix was going to do well. I knew Soundhound would do well. I knew XRP was going to go up. There's been lots of things I've known that was going to happen, as much as anyone can know. Not 100%, of course, but I was very, very, very confident in it. Not because of YouTube or anyone telling me so, but everything surrounding it. But it was the right thing to do for me to sell at all those losses. Sometimes you have to take a loss. Sometimes you have to take a loss. I'm going to be rude right now and tell you that you are bloody brilliant. Martyn Lucas, I'm going to be rude right now and tell you that you are bloody brilliant. I like it. I like it. MSK, if we are including our crypto in our overall portfolio, I'm up 22%. Shall we do day trade of the day? Okay. Do we already know who the winner is? Stacey Bailey, nobody asked. Hell no. I want, but Mobix has helped me out on losses. It's like Mike is the Truman of the Martyn Lucas show. What will Mike do next in the face of this challenge? I like it. What will Mike do next? That's good. That's good. I like that. That is good. Okay. Time for day trader of the day. I've got to get out of here. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let's do it. I'm up again. Up 0.6%. There you go. Up 0.6%. Who wins today? Anybody beat me? Of course they will. Stacey Bailey up 16.45%. Fan-flippin-tastic. I'm up 3%. Very, very nice indeed. Vanessa Griggs. Shidoo-bidoo-bap-bidoo-bidoo-boo. Up down 1.28. Okay. Good God, grats, old friend. Yes. Sensei Crypto up 16%. That's interesting, isn't it? Because Sensei is all about the XRP, and that's right where MSK is sitting. So that doesn't surprise me at all. Someone bought a dip, a bit more than the other. I doubt anyone is beating Stacey Bailey. 41.73. Family Man, is that your overall portfolio? Now, he's been a member for 2 months, so he knows the rules. He's up. Is that up 41%? 41.73 overall portfolio. He knows the rules. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, greatest win of all time. Greatest win of all time. We've got to do it. Congratulations. It's the greatest win of all time. Boom. Get in. The greatest win of all time. Congratulations. Oh, yes. I'm loving it. Can you believe it? Congratulations to you. Thank you for your honest trades. Do you notice down here, look? Do you like all that? The way that sort of echoes? Pretty good, that, isn't it? That's production gone mad, that is. You see that? I like that. That's good, that. That was a complete mistake when I designed the studio. Just works out really well, doesn't it? Anyway, MSK, I'm so happy for you. That day you did research was an amazing day. You deserve it all. Join me on the next show. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Fantastic. Yes, crypto and stocks should have held your crypto mic. Grats, family man, Sensei Clips, you legend. There you go. Time to end the show. So, final thoughts before I send you off to the extra channel for after show parties. Keep everyone chatting. I'm going to put some cool stuff on there in a minute. So I haven't decided what it is, but it'll be cool. All right, it's bound to be, right? Let me customize to send you all there, and I'll give you my final thoughts of the day. Sensei's talking at the moment on the extra channel, but I'm about to get rid of that. Everyone's sick of that. Got something far better. Far better. So there you go. Let me give my final thoughts for the day. We've had an incredible few days here on the channel. We've had a few hours of virality, subscriber every second for a couple of hours. We've done nearly 2,000 subscribers in 2 days, just coming up to it right now. I would imagine by about 5 o'clock tonight, we'll be at 42,000 subscribers. I want to thank MSK particularly. Because of MSK, I was able to bring the story about 60 minutes. That was all down to MSK. And then with the help of Sensei, all the color and all the facts and everything else added in. So I want to thank MSK for bringing me the story and Sensei for filling in all the color. I appreciate it very much indeed. Today's show, as we were viral today, could have been 4,000 people during the live stream. Quite easily, if I'd done a follow-up to XRP this afternoon. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to re-engage with the members. So it was a members stream. Well, it wasn't a members stream, it was a public stream, but the title would not encourage anyone who wasn't a member to come in. So we got the hardcore members here this afternoon. So thank you very much. It's important, whatever you do in life, I think, whether you're doing YouTube or whatever, is always, or whatever business you are, always remember the customer. Always remember to provide value and service. Don't worry about the money. The money will take care of itself. Use your money, like I've said, as an investor, as soldiers. Be the general of your soldiers. Make sure everyone comes back. No one gets left behind, and every dollar works for you. And remember, it's all about people. It's not about an algorithm. It's about people. Engage with people, provide a service. And like Mark Cuban said to me, a billionaire said to me, Martyn, be the best of yourself and you'll always win because no one can be you. And like Sensei said today in his message, the reason why he joined the show was because he knew I would never give up. I will never give up. This is my final thing I want to do in my life, to build the best YouTube channel in the world with the best guests, the best people, and then one day hand it on to someone to carry it on and take it over when my time comes. I want to thank everyone for being part of the story. It's getting better and better every day. Today's show was dedicated to answering everyone's question. I think everyone got their questions answered and we had some fun. And that's it. Can we set up a live for later for me? Sensei Crypto. Hi, hang on then. Sensei, what do you want to do? Sensei wants to go live on XRP. Well, that would be a phenomenal thing. You want to go live tonight in an hour? Well, obviously talking about XRP. Talk to me. I'll do it now. I'll do it now and I'll send everybody to it. I'll send everybody to it. So let's have a look. Go live. I can use a template from yesterday's XRP. Yep. Okay. We all love Sensei because Sensei is for my mate. Drink tea. I'm going to use this XRP. Okay, reuse. Sensei, give me, what is it you're going to do? Time take profit, XRP. I can change it. Time to profit, question mark. That'll work well. I can adjust it. XRP analysis. Okay. We don't, we can include that. We'll get rid of that. Focus on crypto, okay? Martyn Lucas Investor Do you know how many people actually search now for Martyn Lucas Investor? Maybe live from 1 hour from now, something big, thumbnail, because I've sold my XRP. Not all. You've sold it. See that, folks? If Sensei's sold, see what I mean? XRP, time to profit. Big reveal. Big reveal, Sensei. Okay. Okay, here we go. XRP, Sensei, live chart requests. Okay, that's that. Seeking alpha. Da, 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 da. Okay, and that'll do well. Live show, Oracle, Sensei. Yeah, live show. Yeah. Okay. 4:30, an hour from now. Don't be late. Don't be late. Be late. I've got a very important date. I'll send them out. I'll send the rabbit round. No. Correct. Yes. Subscribers. Yes. Yes. December the 2nd. 4:30. 4:30. So 4:30. Yeah. On the hour. Just 9 minutes under. Okay. Something big in the thumbnail. Could you? How could you? Because he knows what he's doing. That's why. That's what I've been telling everyone to do today. Sender doesn't lose money. He doesn't lose money. Okay. So, what we'll do then is I've set the show. I will send everyone to it. Rather than sending everyone to the extra channel, which I could do, I will send if you want to go there, that's great. But what I want to do is I want to help Sensei have a good show. So I'm going to send everyone automatically to Sensei's show. That way, you can come back out if you want, but the point is, it'll give it a really good boost. Does that make sense to all the members? Because if you all go in there and click like and share and stuff like that, right? So here is the event. Let me load it up. Upcoming live stream. Here is the event. This is a very interesting one. This will be big. I'll do what I can, Sensei, to promote it for you. There you go. 49 minutes. Make it more dramatic. All right, then. I'm not doing any silly faces. Sensei tonight. There you go. There is a link for everybody in the chat. Have you noticed, Sensei? Hardly any ums today. Have you noticed? Hardly any. I take a pause instead. Speak, pause, think, engage. Have you noticed I'm doing that? And by the way, in case anyone's wondering, is Martyn having a go at Sensei? No, he's not. He's having a go at himself. I am trying to stop saying all the time. It's a good technique. Okay. Do silly faces. Nope, wrong channel. Go and watch is it Carl at the Moon? Not a chance. Not a chance. It's ridiculous and it's very short-sighted. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It works for 5 minutes. It's silly. You set your channel up on, make it look silly. Right, there you go. There's Sensei. I will adjust I might adjust the thumbnail. I didn't. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Hat on back. Well, I'm going to stop saying rubbish. No, I'm not going to stop saying rubbish. I'm just not going to keep going in between. Okay. It's better to have a pause with confidence than a silly little noise. Okay. That's it from me then. Let's end the show. Let's send everybody there. Thank you very much. I'm going to get off so I can pause, improve on the thumbnail. See you all back in 46 minutes and 57 seconds for Sensei's show. Until then, as always, how many people are with me now? We got a few people. So I expect 56 people to jump in, 56 likes, 56 shares, and 56 comments in the chat. Are you ready? Now I'm going to spend the evening with Leah because due to the stress of today, looks like she's got a retina detachment again. So we're going to take care of that tomorrow with some laser surgery. Thank you, trolls, costing us thousands of dollars, but there you go. It's all part of it. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Now come and join Sensei. It's bound to be a okay show. Not as good as this one, but it's going to be all right. It's going to be not bad. Bye-bye for now.